We have from the Civilization 4 soundtrack, Baba Yetu by Christopher Tin, Lord's Prayer in Swahili, Alex Boye, BYU Men's Chorus / Philharmonic. All right, we're going to be analyzing this as we go. So a lot of pausing is going to happen because I'm going to try to explain what I pick up. Let's check this out. Okay, so we start with the music, no music, okay. Beautiful scenery. A tree. All right. Okay. Okay, very sweet. We started with some very faint piano, not piano, soft. When I meant piano is not in the instrument, but in the term for how loud. Of course, in music, piano means soft or quiet, forte means loud. And piano strings over here, and the men's chorus pops in with the percussion. Oh man. Okay, so we have our first theme there, sung by the solo singer, and then the whole men's chorus. Oh my god, what a beautiful thing. Isver ST, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Welcome to today. How you doing? So it's really, really beautiful. Something about men's choruses, men's choirs, just hits different. It just hits different. Especially when you don't worry about who's a tenor, who's a bass. You just have them all, just the crowd. It just hits different. And you still have the arrangement here. Okay, are they going to repeat? Oh, that very beautiful. Okay, so we have basically a solo. A beautiful solo with, you know, the Swahili. Something about this kind of music, dude. It's so uplifting, so beautiful in so many ways. And what is amazing me here is how little the orchestra is doing and how much it reflects. Because right now, it's very soft strings, very, very soft, and a very basic percussion. Very, very basic percussion, and it's just very sun is shining upon us feel very warm. Yeah, makes you warm and fuzzy in your tum-tum kind of thing. Shout out to Simon Miller for that phrase. And it's just really, really uplifting, very beautiful, and it makes you appreciate things. It's that kind of thing, yeah. And the voice of this guy, the soloist, is really good. Oh, nice. Okay, there we have it. We have brass. We have a modulation. We bring everything. No, I think it was just, we're not modulating. I think it's just bringing up the high end. The trumpets are carrying the main theme, which is the John Williams method of carrying a melody. It's very difficult to pull off brass. That is trumpets, trombones, tuba. It's very, very difficult to balance it out. And right now we are doing it by carrying the theme. What the hell is a child doing there, though? Oh no, it's not a child, it's percussion. Sorry, just the way it was blurred, it looked like There you go. So it's a very... Okay, so that's why... So it's not an orchestra. It's just a small ensemble here. Couple of violins, percussion. Oh, yeah, there you go. That just reducing things. Even though the choir, this is a massive choir. It's a massive. Yetu is a slapper. Yes, it is. I've never played Civ 4. I only played Civ 5, but yeah. Absolutely just really, really good. in really, there's almost a masterclass. This is almost America. This is really, really good in how to bring your theme forward, how to just repeat over and over without actually repeating. This is really good. Let's see. Okay, so we do have, so it seems, okay, so it seems like we do have an orchestra. It's just the way that they've laid it out for the music video, because that was a bassoon, and the bassoon is one of my favorite instruments. By the way, it's my favorite woodwind. It's got such a good tone. However, the bassoon is tricky though, because it's very easy to make it sound mischievous. So you do want to be careful with bassoon, but if you do it right, it's just really, really right. And now we're giving a little bit more emphasis to the strings. This is really good. Let's see. It's just good oboe. I didn't say it. And there we go. We have the brass. We have this crescendo. Everything is building up with the French horn leading the charge. Which, by the way, the French horn is my favorite brass instrument because of how it's one of the very few brass instruments that you can actually play quietly and it still sounds beautiful. And it has that. You can have that crescendo. The trumpet comes in. The chorus is building up. There you go. Contrasting theme. We upgraded from a solo to a duet. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Nice. Very expressive, very beautiful. Oh, finally a flute. Finally a high note. Look at this. We have gone 2.5 minutes in this, and there haven't been high notes. Not many high notes. That was the highest note so far in the entire composition. We like the Chicago Natlan Symphony from Genshin Impact. I love the Genshin music, by the way. I love the Genshin music. So we're definitely going to have to check that out down the line. I don't think we're going to have time for that today. But yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. Let's continue hearing it. Let's see. So we bring it back down. Oboe. The oboe is such a beautiful instrument as well. Like, this is brilliantly composed as well. Brass bringing everything, the French horn of Travis. So yes, slowly but surely the orchestra has been building up and growing, giving it that sense of growth, giving it that sense of progression, so emblematic of Civilization, of course, of the growth over time, building upon what you have. Absolutely just beautiful. And this, again, there are a couple of things going on. I know, like, just from a couple of seconds. You have the strings still doing basically what they were doing, a little bit busier now. You have the men doing the main theme, but now you have the woodwinds and the brass doing contrasting melodies. This is a form of counterpoint, fairly difficult to pull off, especially because some of these themes are kind of new material. You have the flute doing the glissandos up and down, going really, really fast up and down, which is, very useful for dramatic effect, but the brass is going all out, and it's very risky to do that. If you let the brass go all out, it's really risky, because the brass can very easily overpower the entirety of your ensemble, and so far it hasn't. It's just going really, 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 really well with the rest. This is super well made. And we have the percussion. We finally got the timpani as well. We finally got the timpani. Timpani being one of the few, being the big drums that are pitched. I think those are some of the very few pitched drums that we actually have. Really, really big. It always gives the sense of like grandiose, big, majestic vibe, which fits. The strings, finally the strings get a proper moment. Now that the brass did their thing, the woodwinds did their thing, it's the strings' turn, and strings always have such a almost like mystical side to them. Uplifting as well. Bring it back down to the solo, revisiting the first part. It's beautiful. So yeah. Okay, and now what we're doing is a very nice way of doing an outro, doing variations of the original theme, and you just extend the end of it. You just extend the end of it. You just extend the end of part of the theme. It's such an efficient way of reminiscing, of reminding you of everything we just went through. This is incredibly well made. It makes me so happy to see that there's so much incredible music out there, especially in video games. Man, this is amazing. And the orchestra still has a lot of stuff going on in it. It's like the strings are still going at it, doubled by the woodwinds. And now we bring it all down. Very warm way to end it. Still with the solo. We're gonna watch the rest of the video. That was beautiful. That was simply beautiful. I can see why y'all were talking so highly of this one, because this slapped completely. Oh my god! Like it almost feels like a lost art, because we don't see too many artists doing this kind of thing anymore, especially considering how much focus we have on like the African diaspora and everything. We don't see that much of this anymore. And this is such a beautiful part of especially African culture. This type of music, such an uplifting, such a fun thing, and we don't see as much of it nowadays as we used to, because this is what Civ 4 is. What? When did Civ 4 come out? Civilization 4 release date? 2005. So I was gonna say this is mid 2000s. We saw a lot. This was very, very common in the early mid 2000s. You know, we had The Lion King. We had a bunch of other animation studios movies doing this kind of just very nice uplifting music with those African elements. That's just beautiful. Beautiful element to it. We don't hear much of that anymore, and it is very sad because it's such a beautiful thing to add. I guess, I don't know. I don't want to get political in this video, so we're not going to make any further commentary on that. So there you have it. That was Baba Yetu by Christopher Tin, Lord's Prayer in Swahili by Alex with Alex Boye and the BYU Men's Chorus / Philharmonic from Civilization 4. What a beautiful track. What a beautiful piece of music. So there you go. There you go. Anyway, moving